Ah, yes, the allure of penny stocks. Are you ready to make 100% return? 1,000% return? I've even heard of 10,000% return. Do penny stocks excite you? I decided to get into individual stock trades and penny stocks back in November 2020. Everything then in 2020, after the coronavirus lockdown hit, later on in 2020, everything was on the upswing. So I jump in November 2020 and I'm excited and I start making individual stock purchases. And then I made purchases in February and March 2021, and those are the ones now over a year later in 2022, in March, I'm still holding. And why is that? Well, let's look at that. In February 12th, 2021, I bought 1,000 shares of AITX at 25 cents each, and that cost me $250, and there was a $6.95 commission. And where did that commission come from? At the bottom, you can see a $6.95 commission applies to online trades of over-the-counter OTC stocks not listed on a U.S. exchange. Fast forward to over a year later, on March 14, 2022, and you'll see here, this is where I'm at. Symbol AITX, quantity 1,000, cost per share was the 25 cents and a little bit more on the decimals there. The current price is 0.0166, just over a penny. So my gain is I've lost $240.35, and the gain percent, I've lost 93.54%. I like to use finance.yahoo.com to look at the charts. Go to AITX ticker and then click on chart, and then you'll see this. And then hit the minus at the bottom to enlarge the time frame and enlarge it back to the beginning of 2021, and you'll see this chart here. So right there, 2/12/2021, right just below the peak is when I jumped in all excited thinking that I'm going to ride this trend upward. Now if you back out in time to before 2020 and you see much larger time frame, you'll see the peak there in February 2021, and you'll see the history of it before that, and you'll see the history of that up until today. And all of this stuff on the left, I have no idea what that is. And then you'll see it was pretty flat for a while after it dove off that cliff in April 2020. And then it rides all the way up to the beginning of 2021 with all this excitement. That's when I jump on. And then after that, since now it's just doing a slow burn down. So why did I make such a purchase? Well, let's look at the chart that I was looking at the time on the February 12th, 2021, because you can't see into the future. So this chart here shows on the right edge the date February 12th, 2021. That's the date I chose to purchase this. And since on that date you can't see to the right, we don't have the information that we have now, I see this upward trend and I think, okay, now's the time to jump on board. So the juice is supposed to be in the charts, in the data, correct? So I activate the moving average 50-day, you'll see here in this line, and I activate the MACD, which are 3 different moving averages. If you look again at the chart, up until February 12th, 2021, that moving average 50-day, that purple line, is gradually going up. Look at the MACD at the bottom. Those two that are intertwining are supposed to be this dance between the two to give you a sense of where it's going. Sure enough, it's going up. Those are supposed to be 2 of the good technicals to follow, isn't that right? So now I'm a bag holder. The technicals of the charts are not serving you well. Do you just sell the stock? Since I'm down 93%, I don't just want to lose mostly everything I've put in on the stock. So I then look at the fundamentals. How does this company's outlook seem? What can we tell about how its future might look? Again, on Yahoo Finance, I look at the data that is offered for free. I click on financials and I look at the total revenue and I read here 2019 to 2020 to 2021, their revenue has more than doubled, which sounds great. But up to 2/28/2021 to get there, which is only $888,000 in revenue, then look at their debt Under balance sheet, their total debt is $11,000, which is $11 million. Cash flow, you see operating cash flow. Their TTM, trailing 12 months, is negative $12 million. Their only positive in cash flow is financing cash flow, which for the past 12 trailing months is $15.9 million. So I would think they are operating under debt as their primary vehicle of money. So you will have to decide on your own if you think these finances are sustainable. For now, I will be holding on to optimism. If you have any helpful information on how to read the charts or assess a company from its financial filings, leave a comment below. Also, hit that like and subscribe button, it helps a lot. Look for more of my penny stock discussions on my other videos, and thank you for watching. And as always, this content is not any type of financial advice, and please do your own due diligence and your own research, and make your own decisions.